This is episode 9 of What Is Wrong With You, a review of things with the Allens. Welcome back. I'm Mrs. Allen.
The worst, the best, Mr. Allen.
He's terrible.
Nope, greatest.
I have 2 books for you today. Do you have anything?
I've got something good. Hold on.
Okay.
Before we move on. Our son has been saying what is wrong with you a lot.
Oh, we're terrible parents.
No, it's really funny. I love it so
He
much.
walks around saying, "What is wrong with you?"
At least we started something. I don't know. I think that should just start
He
being...
mostly says it
carried
to
on.
He mostly says it to his sister.
Well, I mean, there's a lot wrong with her, so... I love her.
Oh, she's the best.
Yeah, no, she's got many things that are like me.
She is so cool.
Don't go well. You aren't, so she gets the coolness from me. Book time!
All right.
Episode 9. Next episode.
All right, I'm going to let you choose. Do you want to start with fiction or nonfiction
Don't
today?
care at all.
Pick. Nonfiction or fiction today? Which one do you want to start with?
Nonfiction.
You want to start with nonfiction?
Yes.
I know you know this one.
Is that Rachel McAdams? I always forget.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, cool.
I know you know this one.
Doesn't mean I'm going to care.
What's wrong with you? You're so rude.
Come on, let's go. Pick this pace up.
Into Thin Air
I don't know it.
by John Krakauer.
I just know it's John Krakauer.
You know
who
it.
Also wrote Into the Wild.
Yeah, but you know this book.
Nah, I don't. I've never read it.
I know you haven't read it, but you know what it is.
Not really. Is it the Mount Everest thing?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Mount Everest.
Which one is this one? This isn't the same as that Dr. Ken Kamler guy, is it?
Is it okay for me to admit that I don't remember the names of all of the people?
Yeah, sure. I don't know if it's the same
There's
thing.
so many. He travels to Mount Everest with so many people, and
Yeah,
it's
no, Mount
really
Everest is
hard to
cool.
keep them all straight.
It might be a completely different story. The Ken Kamler thing is pretty cool.
Yes,
no.
I think it is. I think
Anything with people trying to traverse. Is a big word. Does that count?
Yeah, you totally used a big word.
I know stuff. Mount Everest is pretty impressive.
Mount Everest is the tallest mountain on the planet, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I have no idea. It does say roughly the cruising altitude of an Airbus jetliner.
Yeah, watch out.
I want to quote Tommy Boy right now. I want to quote him so bad, but I won't.
Okay.
It's really bad.
I thought that I would not like this book at all because I'm afraid of heights and the idea of mountain climbing, the tallest mountain
Can
on
I
the
get a Zach
planet.
Morris timeout? You can't move though. Zach Morris timeout. Save other reference. She's afraid of everything, not just heights. Okay, time in.
Okay, I am scared of mountain climbing, and it's the tallest mountain on the planet.
Yeah, no, I know. People just go up. There's just bodies everywhere still up there.
Yeah.
They never take them down.
They never do.
I know those stories. I don't know. I've never read this. I know what it is. Yes.
But you know what it is.
Yes, I do.
Okay, would you like to share with our audience what you know about it?
No, I know it's about Mount Everest and people climbing, and it was crazy. And I keep getting it mixed up, I think, with another story. So I don't know if I'm going to get it right.
It's possible. Okay, so John Krakauer does the climb.
He's got a cool name, by the way.
Yes, he does. He climbs Mount Everest on this expedition team with the purpose of writing about it. He's going to be writing an article, a story about. Really, it's about the experience, but it's also a lot about around the question of should this still be something that we're doing?
Oh yeah, this is the same story.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't remember the name of all the climbers.
Yeah, Beck Weathers.
Beck Weathers. Thank you. Were either of us right on the name?
Well, on what name?
Didn't you say name?
Well, yeah, Ken Kamler. It's a completely different thing, though.
Okay, but Beck Weathers, yes. There are some cool names, but also it's really sad. It's a sad book.
Oh, Ken Kamler is in here. I got all these people right. I knew the book and I know the story.
Okay, so
I don't want to ruin it for anybody.
I mean, they talk about the ending really right at the beginning.
Beck Weathers' story is cool because, science related, it's a freaking marvel.
It is. It's crazy. The whole
Should have been dead.
thing
Actually,
is
he was
nuts.
dead, basically.
The whole thing is nuts. So John Krakauer goes on this expedition, and it's around this idea of should we still be doing this? There are political issues, there are government issues, there's environmental issues, there are health risks. People die on this climb. Like,
It happens like every time they climb. Like, you look
Every-
around your group and say, someone's dead in here.
yeah, like pretend your group of 7 people goes on this climb,
thank
like
you.
one of them is going to be left on the mountain. And they're just left there. And there's like not a lot of answers that you can get from what happened unless someone actually like legitimately witnesses like the death. And it's tough. Because you also have adventurous who like climb mountains for fun all for their whole life.
Adventurous?
Adventurous.
Adventurous people? Adventurers?
Adventurists.
Adventurous.
Is what I said.
They said adventurous. I don't think that is a word. Doesn't make sense.
Well, adventurous. OUS is a word.
Adventurous. Ugh, so annoying. This is a great book. Love it. 330 pages, but it's amazing.
So
Listen,
5.
Got it.
They tell you right at the beginning. 5 people die
Yep,
on the
don't ruin it.
expedition.
Stop ruining it.
96 was the year. 1996 was the year of his climb.
Yep.
And 5 people died on his expedition. And I mean, Mount Everest climbs and tragedies on Mount Everest are in the news all the time.
Correct.
And still happening. Like, and so he comes back down from his climb, and there's this whole investigation, and it turns out what he thinks happened is quite different than what like everyone else on the climb. Everyone's got a different story of what happened, and it has some really dramatic impacts on everybody who went. So that's the story of Into Thin Air. John Krakauer is, I think, a really important nonfiction writer because he kind of started. He started this whole, like, he experiences the thing that he's writing about. So Into the Wild, he goes and does the trip.
It's a great movie. It's only because Eddie Vedder does the whole soundtrack for that movie, so that's why it's good. Don't eat weird things in the wild.
Don't eat weird things.
Sorry, that's a completely different book.
No, the difference.
Great, awesome, love it. 330 pages, a little bit long, but I'll tell you what.
Yeah, it's really
some
intense.
Really cool stuff in here.
I didn't think I was going to like it, and I like it even better than Into the Wild. Which
Johnny
is one of my-
K.
Let's not ever call him that again.
Johnny K.
All right, let's move on to fiction.
Great. Can't wait.
Where'd you go? Bernadette.
I'll tell you where I don't care where she went at all. Where'd you go, Bernadette? Don't care.
By Maria Semple.
Good. Maria Semple. I think it's about she went on a hike in the mountains because we just talked about another one. So it looks like there's some mountains and she's got some sunglasses. She might be wearing them at night. Song reference, anybody?
I wear my
There you go.
sunglasses at night
It's
so
a
I
crackingly
can-
smart
so I-
family dramedy, says Time Magazine. No, it's way too long. This one's written in by people. What in the world?
It's a used book.
Oh, it's not writing books. You should write in things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whose handwriting is this?
It's a used book.
300 pages about some lady named Bernadette.
Bernadette Fox.
Okay.
Shout out to the Fox fam.
She's just trying to get people to like our stuff.
No.
It's not gonna
No,
work.
that's not it. I
That's
just.
not it. I'm gonna not to the Fox fam. All right, tell me, because I don't have any idea besides. It looks like some girl with sunglasses
Well,
going
that's-
to the mountains.
that's
I'm assuming
Bernadette.
that's Bernadette.
That's
Great.
Bernadette.
Good.
Bernadette is a wife and mother. She's the wife of a very, very rich businessman, and she herself is an incredibly famous architect.
Okay.
However, since her fame from architecture, she has become sort of a hermit. She has a daughter named Bee, and we find out through this narrator, Bee, that their family was planning a trip to Antarctica.
I stopped paying attention over a minute ago that you were talking. I heard something about Antarctica and a daughter.
I want to hit him with this so bad right now.
Do it. Everybody can witness it.
I mean, I feel like the whole trip to Antarctica part is intense. What would it take for us to get to Antarctica?
I don't know.
Also, like saying
Flights and
Antarctica.
Flights. You gotta say the arc.
Did you say flights?
I didn't finish. I said flights and then boats.
Flights to where?
I don't know. South Africa.
I mean, I guess you could, but there's a South America. You want to go to the
That's what I meant.
you want to go to the tip
I
of
don't know my
South
geography.
America.
I'm gonna send you.
And then you
to
gotta-
South America.
I wish.
I wish.
I want a vacation. It's really cold there, tip of South America, and then you take a boat.
I said a boat.
Boats.
I think I would only want to go see the place where they have seeds and stuff of the whole world, just in case we get exploded by something.
Interesting.
That's it, though.
Okay, so
Are we not done with this book yet?
not quite, almost. So this whole book is told through the lens of B, and it's like happening through emails that she has discovered, and text messages, and phone records, and like official police reports and stuff about her mom, because her mom has this like huge fight / disastrous occasion that happens with like her PTO at B's school, and then Bernadette disappears.
It seems logical.
She disappears. And so this book is about B trying to figure out what happened to Bernadette, her mom. Because they are supposed to be going to Antarctica on this family trip as this like longtime reward that B really wanted. And Bernadette disappears, so they're trying to figure out where she went and what happened and what's going on. The police kind of think that she just like left, and B's like, she wouldn't just leave, like something happened.
Help me.
It's really good.
I think the last 5 minutes of the episode, people are gonna not tune in.
It's a really good book. It's really good fiction, and the narrator is super interesting, and she's finding her mom. You're so rude. I'm gonna find somebody else to host this with me.
Good luck. No one's gonna watch it then. Yeah, great. Good luck reading Maria Semple's Where'd You Go, Bernadette?
It's a fun fiction.
Strongly recommend this one, but not the other one.
All right, Into Thin Air by John Krakauer. A lot of our listeners and watchers have probably read something by John Krakauer
Maybe.
at some point. And then Where'd You Go, Bernadette by Maria Semple. That white font is hard to see.
No one cares. Great, grand. We love everybody. I hope
do.
you all are doing very well, because next week it's a treat. It's episode 10, which means
Mr. Allen's
Mr.
hosting
Allen's
episode 10. So we'll see you then. Wish me luck. Can't wait to see what he comes up with.
I'm literally grabbing 2 books off the shelf and saying, look what we have here.
Yikes. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Later.